Thanks for coming.
I'm happy to be here.
Hi, my name is Andy. I'm in the Humber College Center for Teaching and Learning with Denise Gardner, who teaches in...
The School of Hospitality, Recreation, and Tourism.
Ooh, excellent. That's great. And we're talking about the Jigsaw exercise, which you can do in class.
Yes, and it's really student-focused, gets the students up and moving around the classroom, lots of collaboration, and makes them the teacher.
Oh, cool. Anyway, I have a specific thing I do in my editing class. I teach the theory of editing, early motion picture history, and I like to get the students to understand modern art, or the modern art movements. The important ones: Impressionism, Expressionism, Dadaism, Futurism, Cubism.
Wow.
So let's use that as an example to show you how, or tell you how we can do the jigsaw exercise.
Yeah, it works really, really well.
So we're going to split the class into groups of 5.
Groups of 5 would work really well because you have 5 different topics that you're wanting to cover, so that works well. The first thing I like to do...
Hold on.
Yeah?
Just one sec.
No problem.
So we're in groups of 5.
Yes.
And we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in each group.
Yes.
Number 1s are Impressionists. Number 2 are Expressionists. Number 3s are Cubists. 4s are Futurists. And 5s are Dadaists. Lots of ists in these groups. So we have a heterogeneous group representing different chunks of knowledge. Great.
That's it. And give them a few minutes just to do a kind of screen. What kind of things do they know about this topic? You'd also give them questions that you'd like to explore, such as when did it start, who are the great thinkers in the area, anything that you can come up with.
So what's happening in literature maybe at the same time?
Sure,
what's happening in history? Is there photography around? Anyway, there's all sorts of things we can discuss in general. And then what do we do? So they've discussed these things or answered some questions about modern art in general, and now what?
And then the next thing they're going to do is get up out of their seats, and they're going to go and find all those others in the classroom that are thinking and on Impressionism, the Dadaism, all those isms that you've got going.
So we have group number 1 here. They're the Impressionists. That's what it started with. We've got group number 2, and we'll call them the Expressionists. 3, we'll call the Cubists. 4, the Dadaists. And 5, the Futurists. So we've got these chunks, these hives of expertise where they're looking on computers, they're looking through textbooks, they're looking through their material, they're answering questions, and they're putting their answers, or they're summarizing things on
a big piece of paper.
Cool. So a big piece of paper, which is going to be hung on the wall.
Yeah.
And get this, for their gallery walkthrough.
That's right.
Kind of cool, because we're talking about art.
It is.
Could be anything, though.
You're going to create a gallery within your classroom.
Excellent.
So after you've given them time to come up with all the answers and collaborate and write out their answers, the next thing you're going to do is get them to go back to their regular group that they started out with.
So the regular group would be the heterogeneous group, which is
group.
Down here.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
And each of the groups would go to one of the stations where you've got the gallery or the big piece of paper posted to the wall.
Excellent. So this first group here, I'm just going to take my mouse around it. That first group, number 1, the Impressionist, what he's going to do is he's going to show the conclusions, or the knowledge base that has been put together by his group, the Impressionists. He's going to present it at their wall or wherever to all of the other experts of the different movements. And then beside him in this other group, number 2, the Expressionist is doing that for his group, and then the Cubist is doing that for his group, and then we
shift and we move.
Ooh. So the group number 1, the first group, goes to the next area, which is the Expressionist gallery, so to speak, and he gives the Expressionist talk. So everybody in the class
gets an opportunity to do a very short little presentation.
So this is wonderful. The students get to go around the classroom. Each one presents their little bit of expertise to the other experts in the group, and we rotate. It's active, it's fun, it's learning together as a group and then presenting individually.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And the faculty has a great time. You can be and having more individualized time for each of your students. You can get in there and listen to the conversations that they're having. make sure that it's relevant, all of the things they're
Cool.
discussing, and really listen to your students.
Well, thanks a lot, Denise.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Denise Gardner, Andy, Humber Center for Teaching and Learning. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.